Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Tarot Card Tuesday. And this is, of course, the fabulous Leo Brown, and we are here today with Tarot Card Tuesday. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. I am doing wonderful. I thank you, Cubbers and Subbers, for not only subscribing, but rating my videos, sharing my videos, and, of course, liking my videos. It means a great, great deal to me. And today we are going to talk about the final installment in our Wand series. I think last time I was doing this, it was the Knight and Page of Wands. So today we're going to deal with, of course, the beginning of the Wands deck, which is, or the Wands series in the tarot, which is the Ace. And let me do it so you guys can see it. There you go. The Ace of Wands. Okay, so when you get the Ace of Wands, and forgive me, y'all, I am not good with this web camera yet. But anyway, when you get the Ace of Wands in a reading, and you get it upright, if you get this upright, it basically means that your creative ideas, those are starting to come forth. They're starting to come into shape. Or say you're working and you have a great job. You might be getting new opportunities, new business ventures. If you work for yourself, doors are starting to finally open. Clients are starting to come to you. Growth is starting to come about. Also, the series of Wands deals with social life, friends and family and things like that. So your social life might be picking up a little bit. You might find yourself dating a bit more. You might find yourself, going out with your girlfriends, with your guy friends, having more girls' nights out, more guys' nights out, things like that. New opportunities, like I said before, you're dealing with the element of fire. You're dealing with a conductive element, an element that can spread, that can grow. So it's definitely all about growth as well. And even within yourself, you may find in yourself that you really see yourself in a different light. You're growing a lot more. You're challenging yourself, but not in the sense that is self-destructive, in the sense that aids you in getting to know yourself better, such as meditation, going to a therapist, learning to eat better, things like that happen a lot in terms of when you get the Ace of Wands. And every ace in the tarot, whether it be wands, cups, swords, pentacles, or disc or coins, because I know with some decks they're called, the pentacles can be called coins, disc, and in some decks too, swords can be called staffs as well. So when you get either ace, it doesn't matter. It basically means that you're beginning something. You're starting something. Things are starting to take shape. So everything you're wanting to happen, everything you're wanting to manifest, because if you look at the element of fire, it's about that. It's about manifestation, growth, energy. You're starting to put energy into things. You're starting to see things in a different light. Creative opportunities are starting to open. Creative insights are starting to happen for you. In terms of business, your business is growing. It's booming. Finally. Like if you've had kind of a slump for the past couple of months or years or whatever, business is starting to actually open up for you. Socially, you're starting to open up. You're starting to become more open to people, and you're letting people come into your life. You're letting people walk in who may represent, good social opportunities, good ways to network, and especially this card to me has a lot to do with, there we go, I'm sorry, y'all. It has a lot to do with business. When I think of it, I think of new business opportunities, growth, things like that. Not money, but you just putting energy into the things that you want to happen, the goals that you have for yourself. Now, if you get this card in reverse, I have to hold it up. There we go. Hold on. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. If you get this card in reverse, it basically means, of course, the opposite. It means that, say you're in business, your business may not be growing, or it's growing, but it's at a snail's pace. Your personal life, your social life, it's growing, but you're meeting people who are not good to you or good for you. When it comes to your love life, even, you're meeting people that, they're not putting energy into the relationship, or you yourself are not putting energy into it. Like, you don't really want to, okay, I'll just put it to you in this example. Kind of like you meet somebody new and they're full of shit the moment you meet them, but you date them anyway. Like that. Whereas when it was in the upright position, when it comes to your love life, you meet this person and it's passionate, it's creative, it allows you to grow. The love affair does. You both grow together as well as apart, and it's wonderful for you. Whereas when it's in reverse, it's the opposite. It doesn't work for anybody. Okay, now also on the, I'll go into the spiritual realm a little bit too. Spiritually, you may feel like you're stuck. You're not at a good place spiritually. You may feel like you're bogged down by your past. You know, you may try to improve yourself spiritually, but every time you do, you run into a wall. You run into a block. Things get deterred. Also, this card in reverse has a lot to do with planning trips, starting new business ventures. So if you get it in reverse, things are deterred. Things are put on hold. Things are delayed. It kind of reminds me in a way of kind of like the beginning of Mercury retrograde a little bit, but which we just experienced a couple weeks ago. But anyway, that's a whole other video. But it reminds me of that, where things are kind of put on hold. And let me just say this. When you get a card in reverse, it's not necessarily a bad thing. A lot of people think that reverse cards are negative. They're not really negative. It's just more like in this case, I would think if you ever got this card in reverse, it's just telling you to look at things before you put energy into them. Think before you act, basically. And unfortunately for a lot of us, we don't do that, myself included. But you know, in that case, things are on hold. In terms of business, things are slow. Things are not growing the way you want them to. In terms of your social life, you're not meeting the right people. You know, you're meeting people, but you're not meeting people that you really click with, that you have an energetic bond with right away. So it just takes time. But the Ace of Wands is really about, as I said, with all of the aces in tarot, they're really all about beginnings. Now, whether or not you make them a good beginning or a bad beginning, that is completely and utterly up to you. But basically, this is all about beginnings, and most of all, you get back what you put into it. And that's what the Ace of Wands is all about. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I know it's been kind of short, but I really wanted to come on here and do this video. It's been kind of a long time coming, really. But, you know, I really want to do this video for you guys. You guys are absolutely fabulous. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe to the channel, of course. Like the video, of course. And I'll be back here next week with a new tarot, because I'm trying to think, have we learned anything so far? I think we have. Like, when it comes to the, yeah, we have. We've learned them all, except for the numbered cards. So I haven't gone through 1 through 10 yet. I haven't gone through the numbered cards. Now, let me know in the comment section below. Leave it below. Do you want me to read the numbered cards? Because I will do that. I mean, I will come back each Tuesday, and I will read them. So if you want me to, I would definitely do that for you guys. You guys are awesome. I love you guys so much. And if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, if you want me to shut the fuck up, I will. Let me know. And until next time, this is me, the fabulous Leo Brown, warts and all, on this terrific Tarot Tuesday. Have a great day. I love you all. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.